Okay, so now let's discuss IAM policies in depth. So let's imagine we have a group of developers, Alice, Bob, and Charles, and we attach a policy at the group level. In that case, the policy will get applied to every single member of the group. So both Alice, Bob, and Charles, they will all get access and inherit this policy. Now, if you have a second group with operations with a different policy, David and Edward will have a different policy than the group of developers. If Fred is a user, it has the possibility not to belong to a group. And we have the possibility to create what's called an inline policy, which is a policy that's only attached to a user. So that user could or could not belong to a group. You can have inline policies for whatever user you want. And finally, if Charles and David both belong to the audit team and you attach a policy to the audit team as well, Charles and David will also inherit that policy from the audit team. So in this case, Charles has a policy from developers and a policy from audit team, and David has a policy from audit team and a policy from the operations team. That should make a lot of sense when we get into the hands-on. Now, in terms of the policy structure, you just need to know at a high level how it works as well as how it is named. So this is something you will see quite a lot in AWS, so get familiar with this structure. This is a JSON document. And so an IAM policy structure consists of a version number. So usually it's 2012, 10, 17. This is the policy language version. An ID, which is how to identify that policy. This is optional. And then more statements. And statements can be one or multiple ones. And a statement has some very important parts. So the SID is the statement ID, which is an identifier for the statement, which is optional as well. So on the right-hand side is the number 1. The effect of the policy itself. So it is whether or not the statement allows or denies access to certain APIs. So in the right-hand side, this is allow, but you can see deny as well. The principle consists of which account, user, or role to which this policy will be applied to. So in this example, it's applied to the root account of your AWS accounts. Action is the list of API calls that will be either denied or allowed based on the effects. And the resource is a list of resources to which the actions will be applied to. So in this example, it is a bucket, but it could be many different things. And finally, in not represented here, but there's a condition to which when this statement should be applied or not. And this is not represented here because it is optional. So going into the exam, you need to make sure that you really understand the effect, the principle, the action, and resource. But don't worry, you will see those along the way in the course, so you should be confident with them by the end of the course. That's it for this lecture. I hope you liked it, and I will see you in the next lecture.